Hey there folks, it's your friendly neighborhood political commentator here, back to break down the latest shenanigans in Canadian politics. Our main attraction today, Justin Trudeau, the Prime Minister who just won't quit. Now I know what you're thinking. John, isn't this the guy who's been in hot water lately? And you'd be right. His approval ratings, not exactly soaring. The public mood, a tad sour. But hold your horses because here's the kicker. Trudeau's still got that swagger. He's like that guy at the party who keeps cranking the music even when everyone's ready to go home. He's convinced he can turn things around, and frankly it's both baffling and weirdly inspiring. So what's the deal? Why is Trudeau still clinging to power like a cat hanging onto a curtain? Well, let's just say he's got a few tricks up his sleeve. And no, I'm not talking about another quirky sock collection. We're talking political maneuvering, folks. Buckle up because this is going to be a bumpy ride. Alright, let's get down to brass tacks. I had my crack team of interns, bless their hearts, reach out to some bigwigs in the Liberal Party, you know, those folks who whisper sweet political nothings into Trudeau's ear. 22 of them, to be exact. And guess what? They're singing a surprisingly optimistic tune. They say Trudeau's got this fire in his belly, this burning desire to prove everyone wrong. They talk about his unwavering commitment to his vision for Canada. Now, I'm not saying they're delusional, but let's just say they're drinking a lot of that liberal Kool-Aid, but hey, maybe they're onto something. Maybe there's a method to Trudeau's madness. After all, this is the guy who legalized weed, stood up to Trump, remember that handshake, and rocked those panda costumes like nobody's business. So yeah, he's made mistakes. Who hasn't, right? But the question is, can he bounce back? Can he convince Canadians that he's still the right man for the job? The jury's still out on that one. Now let's talk about Trudeau's secret weapon, his unwavering belief in himself. This guy's got more confidence than a peacock at a disco. He genuinely seems to think he can pull this off, that he can win back the hearts and minds of Canadians. Maybe it's his sunny disposition, his relentless optimism. Maybe it's the fact that he's never backed down from a challenge. Whatever it is, Trudeau's convinced he's got what it takes to lead Canada to a brighter future. He keeps talking about his long-term vision, his commitment to building a stronger, more inclusive Canada. And you know what? It's kind of infectious. You almost want to believe him, even if you've got your doubts. But let's be real, folks. Belief alone isn't going to cut it. Trudeau needs to deliver. He needs to show Canadians that he's not just all talk and no action. He needs to address their concerns, their anxieties, their hopes for the future. Section 4, Back to Basics, Reconnecting with Canadians. So, how does Trudeau plan to pull this off? Well, he's going back to basics. He's hitting the road, meeting with everyday Canadians, listening to their concerns. He's holding town halls, doing interviews, trying to reconnect with the people he serves. He's also focusing on the issues that matter most to Canadians: the economy, healthcare, climate change. He's promising to make life more affordable, to improve access to healthcare, and to protect the environment. And here's the kicker, he's actually trying to be funny again. Remember when he used to be the king of dad jokes? Well, he's dusting off those comedy chops, trying to show Canadians that he's still got it. Now, whether this will be enough to salvage his political career remains to be seen. But hey, at least he's trying, right? Section 5. The road ahead, challenges and uncertainties. Let's not sugarcoat it, folks. Trudeau's got a tough road ahead. The political landscape is more divided than ever. The economy is shaky. And let's not even get started on the whole climate change thing. He's facing pressure from all sides. From the Conservatives who smell blood in the water. From the NDP who are trying to position themselves as the real alternative. And even from within his own party, where some are starting to question his leadership. But hey, this is politics, folks. It's a blood sport. And Trudeau's shown that he's not afraid to fight. Whether he can win this fight, well, that's a whole other story. Stay tuned, folks, because this is one political drama you won't want to miss.